Welcome to SuiteTrails. Join us as we embark on a captivating journey through Madrid, Spain. In this video, we'll unveil 7 awe-inspiring cultural activities that will leave you mesmerized by the vibrant essence of this enchanting city. Remember that you have the links to all the activities in the description. Number 1. Discover the historic cities of Toledo and Segovia on a guided day tour from Madrid. Admire the imposing Alcazar of Segovia, the Cathedral of Toledo, as you stroll through both cities learning about their fascinating history. Depart Madrid and journey first to the city of Segovia. See the UNESCO World Heritage Roman Aqueduct. Marvel at the iconic 1st century monument, considered the most important example of Roman-era civil engineering in Spain. Visit the royal palace of the Alcazar of Segovia, built on a rocky crag above the confluence of 2 rivers near the Guadarrama Mountains. Continue to the imperial city of Toledo. Once in Toledo, discover the medieval neighborhoods and historical monuments of the city on a walking tour and learn why it is called the City of 3 Cultures, depending on the option selected. Finish with a guided tour inside Toledo Cathedral. Return to the center of Madrid at the end of your tour. Number 2. Enjoy a live performance in the first flamenco theater in the world. Live the magic of the theater's latest work, Emociones, and let yourself be captivated by the passion of the artists. You will be hypnotized by the power of the dancers and feel the intensity from the first guitar note. Sit close to the performers and observe the details of their traditional costumes and movements. Enjoy flamenco in an authentic theater, which also serves as a meeting place for flamenco lovers and those who want to delve deeper into Andalusian culture. Number 3. Why a private tour? The visit adapts to you. Tell us what interests you most and we will personalize the visit. You will have as much interaction with the guide as you wish, delving into any aspect you find interesting. You will be able to see the works at your own pace. If you are a group of up to 7 people, we will skip the lines that larger groups have to wait. Why a guided tour? Art is complex and hides many secrets. We specialize in art tours. Our guides are experts in the field. We strive to make a visit more fun and interesting by discovering the hidden details of the works and the history of their authors. And we try to share knowledge that will be useful not only during this visit, but also to better understand and appreciate art at any time. Why visit the Prado Museum? Thanks to its collection of masterpieces that spans from the 12th century to the 19th century, a visit with an art expert will allow us to see up close the evolution of more than 700 years of European art at the hands of great masters such as Hieronymus Bosch, Durer, El Greco, Rubens, Titian, Tintoretto, Velázquez or Goya. We will understand the context of these artists and why their masterpieces have left an indelible mark on the evolution of art worldwide. One of the most important museums in the world can provide an eye-opening experience about art in general. What is the itinerary of the visit? Your guide will be waiting for you at the time you choose next to the statue of Velázquez, outside the Prado Museum. This beautiful area called Paisaje de la Luz is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, created by Carlos III to open artistic, scientific and natural knowledge to all citizens. It has marked the character of Madrid like few others. Then we will use the fastest entrance depending on the group size to make the most of the visit. We will enter the Prado Museum, where we will see one of the best collections in the world that shows the evolution of European art from the Middle Ages to the contemporary age. Your guide will share the secrets of the 5th best museum in the world and the 3rd in Europe according to TripAdvisor users. Once the visit is over, you will have the option to stay in the museum to see what you want, and if you decide, we will share with you some recommendations. Number 4. Immerse yourself in the history, architecture, and cultural delights of Toledo and Segovia, and select whether you prefer to do so in a shared or private tour experience, always departing from Madrid. The first stop will be at the Mirador del Valle before arriving at Toledo. Here you will admire a breathtaking view of the city, where you will be able to take an astonishing panoramic photo of the city. Then, you will continue the bus journey until the historical district of Toledo, where the guide will give you an incredible guided tour. Next, you will discover the city of Segovia, where you will be visiting its impressive and famous Roman aqueduct, as well as its imposing cathedral. You will continue to the Alcazar of Segovia, one of Spain's most famous castles, which you will explore at your own pace. Afterward, you will have some free time to explore the city with insider tips from your guide to discover hidden gems. You can also enhance the experience with an optional tour of Avila. Start your guided visit at the Four Postes viewpoint, admiring the skyline of this ancient city. Then, follow your guide through the historic streets, strolling past the San Vicente Church, the impressive Cathedral of Avila, and more. You will also learn about the history behind each corner. Number 5. Enjoy a visit to the most important rooms of the Spanish monarchy with a guided tour of the Royal Palace in Madrid. Make your way through the entrance hall, the main staircase, Alabarderos Hall, the Hall of Columns, Charles III Hall, and many more of the building's main areas. Start your tour at the Plaza de Oriente to access the interior of the monument through the Plaza de la Armeria and appreciate the magnificent views of the Almudena Cathedral, Campo del Moro Gardens, and the Casa de Campo. Receive an introduction to the monarchy and the kings who have inhabited this landmark for years. Enter through the main staircase and walk through the 2 rooms used in ancient times as leisure and banqueting areas, enjoying each of the paintings, tapestries, and spectacular vaults. Next, access the private rooms of Charles III, stopping before his great dressing room and Gasparini's room, with its chinoiserie style with Rococo influences. Discover Charles III's main room, then visit the triple room of the famous royal dining space, one of the only areas still in use. Pass by the silver and porcelain rooms, with all their collections of crockery and silverware. Enter the prince's courtyard and discover the precious reliquary and the grandiose chapel guarded by the Catholic kings at its entrance. After your tour, marvel at the royal collections in the last chambers of the museum. See Stradivarius violins, the crown room and its scepter with the table of sphinxes, the throne room with its 12 mirrors and armchairs guarded by Velázquez, lions, and the great royal armory. Number 6. Take a day trip from Madrid to visit 2 of Spain's oldest cities, Avila and Segovia. Explore the rich history of these UNESCO-listed cities with a guide. Admire Avila's walls, cathedral, and basilica of San Vicente. Then continue to Segovia's Roman aqueduct, Gothic cathedral, and Alcazar fortress. Drive for an hour from Madrid and find yourself in Avila. See the stunning 11th century walls surrounding the city. These fortifications are the most complete in all of Spain. Next, visit the interior of the Basilica of San Vicente to see the best examples of Romanesque architecture in the country. Pass by the Plaza Mayor and the cathedral. At your next stop, enter the church convent of St. Teresa of Jesus that was built by the order of the Discalced Carmelites in the 17th century, supposedly in the same place where St. Teresa of Avila was born. Following the visit to Avila, enjoy free time to have wine, beer, soft drinks, and an aperitif, or continue exploring the city on your own. Regroup at 2 p.m. to head to the city of Segovia. Begin your tour of Segovia with a visit to its main symbol, the Roman aqueduct, as evidenced by its presence on the city's coat of arms. Pass by the Casa de los Picos, Plaza de Juan Bravo and Plaza Mayor. Arrive at the cathedral dedicated to Our Lady of the Assumption and of San Frutos. Enter to see its size, elegance, and blend of late Gothic style and Renaissance features, to understand why it's called the Lady of the Cathedrals. Finally, go into the fortress of the Alcazar of Segovia, a medieval castle located on a rocky crag at the confluence of 2 rivers near the Sierra de Guadarrama. Witness one of Spain's most distinctive castle palaces by virtue of its shapes, such as the bow of a ship. After the visit, start the trip back to Madrid in a comfortable bus. Number 7. Since it opened in 1819, the Prado Museum has acquired a dazzling array of paintings, sculptures, prints, drawings, and decorative art that cover the history of Spanish art to form one of the finest collections of European art in the world. Based on the former Spanish Royal Collection, the Royal Museum would become known as the National Museum of Painting and Sculpture, and subsequently the Museo Nacional del Prado. The collection currently comprises around 7,600 paintings, 1,000 sculptures, 4,800 prints, and 8,200 drawings, in addition to a large number of historic documents. With your full-day ticket, you will have access to more than 1,300 works currently on display in the main building. The size of this collection can cause headaches for visitors trying to choose what to see, but the Prado has organized 3 routes that focus on its masterpieces, dating from the Romanesque to the 19th century. Once inside, you can purchase an audio guide, not included in ticket cost, to quickly lead you to works by artists such as Bartolomé Bermejo, Pedro Barraget, Sanchez Coelho, El Greco, Ribera, Zurbarán, Murillo, Alonso Cano, Velázquez and Goya. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this.